Hello, my name's Rob and welcome to Swift Slots. Now I'm going to call this video Show and Tell because I can't think of anything else, so that's good enough. And it's a bit of a bitty video really, I guess. So I was in town today going around the shops and I happened to go into WH Smith's and I like to look at the partworks, just a window shop, not going to buy anything, but you know, it's just fun, isn't it? And I went in there and oh dear, I ended up spending some money because I bought these. I had no idea these were out. They're 1/43 scale die-cast cars of American cars. Love American cars. I got the Corvette C2 and I got this blue one. Sorry guys, I don't know what it is. Let me have a look and I'll tell you. It is a Chevelle SS. It's a beautiful car. That's all I need to know. And I saw them on the shelf and I thought, man, I cannot leave those there. I mean, come on. So I bought them. They're going to be 1/43 scale slot cars at some point. I've got so many of them now lined up, it's ridiculous, but I couldn't resist to buy these. I'm going to show you them in a little bit more detail in a minute. As I say, I hadn't seen them advertised on YouTube or the television. They were just there in a basket. I couldn't believe it. And there's a lot more of these to come. I'll show you on the back of the packet in a minute. If I went down that rabbit hole, I think I'd be broke. Anyway, I'm going to put these down for a second because I got this box in the post today. Now, when I did my Escort mini video, there was a huge amount of interest. And trust me, guys, I'm on that. Don't worry about it. There may be a couple of videos to come out between now and then, but I'm definitely on it. Fear not. We're moving in that direction. But in the comments, of which there's at least 75 comments, it blows my mind. Thank you very much indeed. I got lots of comments on that videos, over 1,500 views so far, and quite a lot of extra subscribers. It's I can tell that you're interested, and I hear it. Anyway, in the comments, there's a guy called Darren. And he said, I watch your videos and all the rest of it. And he said, I've been up in the loft inspired by your video and I found my Mini GT from when I was a kid. He said, would you like it for the build? And I said, to be honest with you, I would like it if you want to donate it to me. But the build really wants to be a Mini, as in with the rounded wings, or an Escort. I don't really want to do a Clubman. But, you know, I like the Clubmans. I would just prefer to do a Mini. So he said, well, if I dig it out the loft, you can have it by all means and you can do what you want with it. And I said, if you want to donate it to me, I'd be more than happy to give it a new home. And at some point on this channel, we'll do something with it, I'm sure. Even if it's to just sympathetically restore it and make it nice and run and everything else. He said, no bother, got your back, he said. I'll pop it in the post. So this is the box. Now, I have no idea what's in this box. I'm going to show you here. Now, I've taken off all the labels. I have not opened this at all. Now, Darren said it's perfectly safe to open, so we're going to open it together. So let's do that right now. Let's try and fish my scalpel out that hole. So, like I say, I've absolutely no idea what's in this box. It's all a bit exciting, to be honest with you. I do like surprises. So, let's see what we've got. Now, I'll take this stuff out the box, and then I'll get on my table now, and we'll have a closer look together and see what Darren sent me. So here we are. Oh my word, it's quite full. So what have we got in here? Here we are. Right, here, this is a lovely little Mini GT here. Let's have a look. Oh wow, there's not a lot wrong with that, I can tell you. Oh wow, it's even got the bumpers on it as well. Oh, thank you very much. That's awesome. I'll show you on my table. Oh wow, look at this. Oh my word, there's boxes. Oh wow. Oh my word. Oh my word. Right. It's a BMW CSL 3 litre in an original. Speechless. Right. Let's have a look. I don't want to break the box getting it out. Oh my. Even the police have come round to have a look. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you, Darren. Right. What do we got in this box then? That's a TR7. I was fantasizing about buying one of these and actually taking it to 11 because I race rally, and I was going to get one of these and I was going to rally it to the max. I won't do it with this one, but right, okay, Thank you very much, Darren. Right, let's get you on my table and let's have a closer look at these and a closer look at these part works as well. Okay, so still in a little bit of shock after that unboxing, so I'm not quite sure what to show you first. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to show you my little exploits for my shopping trip first, or one of them at least. Then we'll show you Darren's cars, and then I'll show you the last shopping exploit. So we'll do it that way. So here is the Corvette, the part works. Now, I wasn't aware of these part works. You see, this is part one. So it comes with a magazine that fell out in the shop. This is the last one. So I think what we'll do is we'll just cut this box open now, and I will show you the contents of this car. I haven't actually opened this yet, so right, let's dump that bit there because I don't really want that. And then let's have a look at this car. So it's absolutely fantastic. Look, little Corvette C2 Stingray. Absolutely love Corvettes. I'm a real big Corvette fan. I absolutely love Corvettes. So let's have a look. I've not actually opened this before, and my thumbnail is still a little bit sore from when I smashed it over Christmas. So let's use this particular. Oh, hang on. It's got sellotape there. Let's get that off. And that one. Right then, let's have a look. What have we got? Hang on. I didn't do a very good job of cutting that sellotape, did I? I'm making a real good mess of this today, aren't I? I'm still in shock from Darren's parcel. Right, so there's your backdrop. Really, really nice backdrop. I'm a huge fan of putting backdrops in cars, and that's a really, really nice. Look at those cars, look. They're really cool. And here is the car. My word, that looks beautiful. It's got some nice weight to it. Now that lid's gone, I can now feel the weight of the car. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful car. Look at that. It's absolutely lovely. I had no idea that these are even available. Look at that. That is going to make a beautiful slot car. And it's die-cast as well. It's definitely die-cast. I can feel it's cold. It's beautiful. Absolutely amazing. So there we are. And it's a little bit redder. I can see it in the camera here. And it's redder in my hand. It's a deeper red than it's showing on camera. Looks really, really nice. So if you see these in the shops and you fancy one, go and grab one quick because they're not going to be around for very long in the shop. So Smith's I got this from. So there is the little Corvette. Beautiful thing. One day to be a slot car. Oh, actually, while we're on the topic of that car, let me show you the other cars on the back of this that's coming out soon. So we've got that Dodge Charger. We've got a Chevrolet Camaro. We got the Ford Mustang Shelby, which is the one that I would really, really like to have. I'd like them all, but I can't afford them all because these are, I think they're $8.99 or $7.99 each. So they're actually quite expensive if you start collecting them all. These part works, they can get quite expensive after a while. And there's another one that I want, the Dodge Charger Daytona. Who doesn't want? Oh, I just noticed there's an El Camino. Oh, man. I love me an El Camino. Cletus McFarlane and Mullet and all the rest of it. Oh, man. If you've seen Sick Week this week with Cletus McFarlane, he's actually bought another El Camino, a scrap one, and he's actually racing it on the drags. So it's well worth looking up Cletus McFarlane and watching the Sick Week this week. It's really, really good. I've been watching it. I'll be following it. It's brilliant. Anyway, right, let's get on to the meat of this. Let's look at these cars that Darren has sent me. So let's go with the Beamer first because that's a beautiful, beautiful car. Right, so here is the box. Really, really, really nice condition. So yeah, the box is great. The box is lovely and it's amazing to see it. But yeah, let's look at this car. Look at this car. I really, really like my old Skeletrics. I really do. They're just so nice. They're not trying to be anything. It was back in the days when they weren't too expensive and it was all very affordable. And they were good, honest fun. Not necessarily the best handling. I think we can all agree on that. But, you know, it's part of all of our childhoods. And there's just something about these cars. And this is absolutely fantastic condition. I can't believe you're giving this to me, Darren. But here we are. So thank you again. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I have actually put power to this one. And it does run. I had a little battery in. Let me show you. Hang on, there you go. It's a very flat 9-volt battery, but it gets the job done. Look at that, though. Absolutely stunning. Right, amazing. Let's move on to the next one. So, again, with the box, really, really nice. That's what he is. Box is very, very nice. Very, very nice. But the star of the show is my TR7. Look at that. I was going to get one of these and turn it into a full-blown racing car. I race rally, as you probably already know. My slot car thing is rally is my thing, and these were rally, or are rally cars, and I was going to get one of these and I was going to strip it down and lighten it and all the rest of it and try and turn it into something really, really monstrous, because these cars, as you can see, they got hideously large wheels. I mean, absolutely comically large, absurdly large wheels, and the handling of these cars is unbelievably hopeless. And that's why it'd be funny to take one of these cars and turn it into a proper racing car for racing rally. It can be done. I'm sure it can be. The wheelbase lends itself perfectly. There's plenty of room up front for a guide to come forward. You can turn this car, I believe, into a really, really useful competition car. It's got the length. It's got the dimensions. But yeah, so I was looking at getting one of these. But this won't be... If I ever do it, it's not going to be this one, I can assure you. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Really, really cool. So let's put some power. There you go. Really healthy. Look at the colour of that motor. Look, it looks brand new. This must be 40 years old, this car. And it looks really, really good. Absolutely amazing. Look at that front end, look. All the spots and everything. That's really, really cool. Thank you very much. And then we got what prompted the whole thing. The Mini, or in this case, the Mini Clubman. Now this is a really, really nice one. I got a real soft spot for these little Minis. I never really used to think anything of them. I used to pass them by because obviously back in the day they didn't handle as well as everything else, and we didn't have the nostalgia because we were living in the moment. So, you know, you just pass them by and you ignore them and you move on to shinier things. But sort of 40 years later, you think to yourself, do you know what? They're actually really quite neat. And when you actually look at these cars, they are really, really nice. I really like them. They're really cool. So again, this one does run, as I've already tested it. There you go, look. Very, very, very happy to run. And this is a really, really nice condition one. And amazing to see this bumper in place. Look, actually, let's all take a moment to marvel at the fact that the bumper is still on the chassis. Look, both halves. That's quite something these days. Nice bright grille, nice bright lights. Really nice non-scratched checkers on the roof. I do love me some checkers, as you know. Really, really nice. So there we are. It's even got its number plate all completely intact. It's not all scrubbed off where the body's been taken off 100 times. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really nice. Thank you again. And now for part 2 of that part works. We got this rather awesome Chevelle SS 454. Now, you know, I say it like I know what I'm talking about. I don't. I have absolutely no idea what a Chevelle is. It's an American car and I'm British. But what I do know is it's absolutely beautiful. I really, really love American cars of the 70s. And I do actually like the British cars of the 70s as well. That's my kind of era. I own a Sunbeam TI, Chrysler Sunbeam TI. And that's a 70s car. 1976 or so. Corgi's actually made a model of my exact car with my number plate. So I'm very much a 70s car guy. And this is a beautiful, beautiful car. So I'm going to open it because, you know, it'd be rude not to. So let's have a look at this car then. How am I going to get this out of this packet? Let's go mad and rip it apart like we just don't care. So here we are. Right, now let's pop this packet open. The other one had lots of sellotape on it, and this one's got none. So I wonder if the other one was opened up or broken in the packet or something. But we'll just run this one out. Let's have a look. Right, now then, let's take this car out its box. Let's just have a look at this back card quickly. So you've got a nice, I don't know, you guys can tell me where that might be in America. I don't know. You know, in Britain we never see landscapes this big. I can't even see to the end of my street. So you know, that's a bit contrast. But look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Die-cast. Beautiful car. Just look at it. I'm gonna be so tempted to buy these, to be honest with you. I may have to stop buying Hot Wheels for a few months or longer and buy these instead, because I can spend £10 a month on Hot Wheels quite easily. So spending £10 on one of these cars instead might be the way to go for a few months. Look at that. Look at that. Die cast again. It's nice and cold. That's really pretty. Look at those wheels. Do you know what? Turning these into slot cars, I don't know, I suppose it's got to be done, but yeah. $7.99, guys. You know, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? Look at that. Anyway, enough gushing over this car. Gotta go. And there we are, my little show and tell video of all the bits that have arrived today in the post and the exploits of my shopping trip this afternoon. And once again, thank you very, very much, Darren, for your unbelievable generosity. These are beautiful cars and they will be kept very safe and sound and cherished in my collection. All I'm going to do is I'm going to polish them up, service them a little bit, give them a little bit of love, possibly run them around the track and show you guys as well, and they'll be put in my collection with all my other cars to be cherished forevermore. So thank you very, very much. So if you guys have enjoyed this content, maybe you'll subscribe, and if you could hit the little bell button, that would be awesome. So until the next time, thank you very much.